What is up, guys? So today on the agenda is oil change in the daily, the Accord. Hoping that the Evo starts, that I can pull it out and put the Honda in there. And I think, what else? I should be getting a oven today for my powder coating shenanigans, so hopefully that happens. Probably have to do a little bit of wiring to make it fit to my 220. And also I think I might do some blackout stuff to the Honda, since I have some vinyl. Try to get rid of all this stupid ass chrome, at least around the doors. I think I have, some, yeah, I got to do the grill pieces, but I hate chrome. It is the worst thing ever. And also sometime I'm gonna see if I can get these tires unmounted, and I'm gonna do them gloss black, or actually, what is it, Prismatic Powders ink black. It's like their highest gloss. So let's get into it. And there's no power. Alright guys, so I guess I'm going to do the oil change later. Could not get the jump pack to jump the Evo, so what I did for the time being is just throw it on the slow charger, and hopefully by the time that I come back from getting this oven, that it should be charged, at least enough that I can start it. So let's go get this oven. In the parents' Cherokee to go get this oven. Should be able to fit back here. I had a Grand Cherokee about a year ago. Had all the seats folded down, the front seat pushed up a bit, and I was able to fit a 60-gallon air compressor. So I'm pretty sure a electric oven should fit in here just fine and dandy. Alright guys, got an oven. Looks like ass. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, but hey, you can't complain about a free oven. Fuck it, man. Okay guys, just got back. I just put the battery back in the Evo. It was on the slow charger while I was gone, and it said that I had I have a tester over there, and it said that it was good. So let's see what we got. Sick. Well guys, found out what the issue is with why the Evo won't start. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a gap there between the starter and the trans that isn't supposed to be there. There's supposed to be a bolt up there in the top corner. I don't know if you can see it. I've literally not had that bolt installed for I don't know how long, and now it finally decides that it wants to back out a little bit. So that's what's going on right now. Pretty sick. Alright, like 47th time's a charm, right? Alright, make sure it's in neutral. There we go. Actually forgot, since the battery died, I'm actually on my E85 tune right now, and there's 93 in the tank. Kind of surprised it actually turned on. So I probably should put the right map on. So we'll go ahead and put map 2 on. There we go. Now I'm actually on my 93 tune. More essentially a base map. It's not even a tune. So this will be much better. So I got the oven in the garage. Obviously it's a little cramped in here. I got the Honda in here ready to do a quick oil change. And then what I'm going to do is see if I can fit this garbage in the dumpster. It's kind of full. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of full. What's today? Monday. Wednesday that will be empty, so if I can't fit it in, I'll just have to do it then. And then I'm going to move this table, and I'm going to put the stove back in that corner. That way I still have a little bit of room. Then I can take the blast cabinet, push it back about a foot and a half there, 2 feet, whatever that is, and it'll be a little less of a cluster in this area. And then after I get this oil changed, I'll go get the Evo, bring it back in here, and I think I'm going to pull some intercooler piping and see if I can how this oven works. So go from there. Okay, so the oil's changed in the Honda, but since I have the Evo, I always forget that cars have air filters that you're supposed to change or recommend to change with your oil change. So it's raining outside, so I got to take the Evo. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to take the Evo to AutoZone and get an air filter. Maybe I should get another red one, because that means you go faster, right? Pretty sure red air filters add like 20 horsepower. So gotta make this Honda as fast as possible. So parked the Evo under my little shack thing I got here, and there is a gap in it between both of the areas, and I just so happened to put the exhaust right underneath the gap. So it's been sitting here just collecting little bits of water for like the last 3 hours. Sick. Alright guys, that'll be it for today. I'm not going to cut the video here obviously, but can't powder coat anything because this is the wrong plug. I have a different 220 plug, and I need to figure out a way. I need to get some wire and run it up to about here, because obviously I can't, with that short of a plug, I can't have the Evo in here. I mean, maybe if I really squeeze it, but there's no point in that whenever I have this area up here that I'll be able to clear out and use for the oven. So it's just rainy and crappy out, and I don't really feel like doing anything else tonight. So tomorrow when I get home from work, I will do some other shenanigans. We'll try to get the oven hooked up to work and figure out how to hang stuff in there, all that stuff. Should probably give it a little good cleansing too, but I think we'll be all right. It'll be good enough to do some stuff in. But can't complain, it's free. So what's up guys? So it is a new day. Just got off of work about an hour ago, ate, did all, after work stuff, and now it is time to go to Ace Hardware. I know what plug I need for the oven to work in my 220 outlet in the shop, and I just need to get a lot of cable, a lot of very thick cable, to make sure that it doesn't heat up when I'm running it, because it's going to be like 10 to 15 feet long, so I can keep it where I want it and be able to have a car in there at the same time while I'm powdering stuff. So that's where I'm going now. Alright guys, so pretty much I'm going to rig the shit out of this. I just bought two 6-foot cords that have the right plug. I'm just going to snip the plug on one, pretty much use it as an extension cord to run from the plug there to, hopefully I can make it reach to about here. I would like it to be over in this area, but I also have the cord that is already on the stove to help reach a little bit more. So hoping that works. It's just going to be a temporary thing for the time being until I would like to get to run a 220 plug or a box into this corner, which would be really nice. I could put 2 sockets on it, and I could have the stove and the air compressor plugged in it at the same time, but just, you know, obviously never use them, or I'm just going to pop the breaker all the time. So I'm going to splice these together, and hopefully it makes it from there to there after I kind of get this table back out of the way. So hopefully I don't die. Alright guys, so change of plan with the whole wiring for the stove. I can't find anything somewhat local, like within 10-minute drive, that has 8-gauge wire. So instead, what I'm going to do after work tomorrow, I'm going to stop at Home Depot or Lowe's, and I'm just going to get probably like 45-50 feet of 8-gauge. That way I can run a power ground and a neutral or negative the whole way over. Pretty much make my own wire. So I think that would be the much safer route than the whole 3 dryer cords wrapped together. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow when I come on my way home from work. There is a Lowe's and a Home Depot, so I'm going to stop at both, try to find a bunch of wire. I was just going to order it off of Amazon, but nothing was going to be here until Monday, so I figured at least give Home Depot or Lowe's a gander and see what they have. Online it says that they have 8-gauge that I can buy by the foot, so hopefully that is true. So I will just buy that, then I can make my own wire, and I'll finally be able to powder coat some big ass items. I just want to get this oven working so I can start powder coating some stuff, like my intercooler piping and starting to do wheels. I really want wheels to fit in this thing, and I really want wheels to fit in this thing. But if not, then I'll just have to figure out what to do to make them fit, or what I need to buy to make them fit, because wheels are going to be a big thing that I will be doing. Definitely, I have a lot of local friends and just people local that want their wheels done, not just race cars, but just, you know, regular cars. And I think wheels will be a big thing that I could do, and it would just make a little bit of side money so I can put towards the whole powder coating thing and become better at it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and we'll wrap that up again. This is a 3-day long video. What's up, guys? It is day 3 on this gaggle fuckery of getting this damn oven to work. So what I did, went to the old Home Depot and got some 8-gauge 8x3 gauge, or 8-gauge by 3, so it has 3 plugs in it, or I'm sorry, 3 wires in it. So I don't have to make my own wire, it's already there. I got my ground, positive, negative, and ground. So all I have to do is just run this to the stove and to the new plug that I have, and everything should work fine. Alright guys, so I got the power cord ran, stripped, everything is all good. Got her plugged into the back, and we got power. Put it on like just shy of 300 on bake. Had it on for about a minute or so now, and we got heat, guys. This is awesome. Now it is time to powder some big shit finally. So I think the first thing we're going to do as a tester, I have my old intake pipe that, my old intake that I think I'm going to try to do. I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way. See if I can get it here. I just have to figure out a way to hang it, and I think it will be good. Let's see how this goes. What's up, guys? So I need to get like the headset or a chest thing for the GoPro so I can, do hands-free stuff. But I did end up throwing my intake in the blast cabinet here. As you can see, this thing leaks everywhere, and it's super shitty. I'm gonna throw some Flex Seal in that bitch, and she won't leak anymore. I think that's gonna be the best bet. And then I ended up powdering it using prismatic powders, ink black. All my powder coat that I'm going to use is going to be from Prismatic. I've heard nothing but good things from them, and I follow a YouTuber that uses nothing but Prismatic, so that's what I'm going to use. And since I powdered it, I do have it in the oven, and it is curing right now. It only has a couple more minutes left, and it should be good. But I tell you what, that is a crazy gloss. Like, it is some crazy high gloss on this ink black. It is nuts. So I'll show you guys here in within 3 minutes this thing should be done. I'm gonna pull it out, let it cool down a little bit, and I'll show you how crazy glossy it is. Alright guys, so I did get it completed. It's still a little bit warm to the touch, but it is cured. Like I said, this is just a test piece, so I mean there's a lot of blemishes. Kind of missed a spot. I ended up touching it, trying to figure out a way to hang it. So I need to figure out a better hanging system for inside the oven. But this is Prismatic Powders Ink Black. It is crazy glossy. It's absurd how glossy it is. This is just the single layer. There's no clear coat applied on top of this. This is just straight out of the gun, just ink black. It is crazy glossy, and it's super fingerprint prone, but it's gloss, so it's going to be. So what I'm going to do next will be, after I figure out a way to hang things a little bit better, will be my intercooler piping, at least the upper. I might do the lower, maybe just for something to do. But I have it's called Stone Black. It's a satin black. It's a satin black, which I think will look really good inside my bay. And then I'm going to figure out how to do a valve cover correctly. I know they're a little bit trickier, and trying to make sure that it gets cleaned out the entire way, so I don't have any sand, or not sand, I don't have any glass, just floating around in the engine. So intercooler piping will be first, since that's just easy to do, it's easy to clean out, and I'll figure out how that stone black looks. Hopefully it looks really killer. And then I'm just gonna go on a powder coat frenzy, but everything in my bay I want satin black, or semi-gloss. It's just, I don't want a whole lot of gloss inside my bay, and I just really need to get rid of that red, because with this purple it just clashes so bad, and I absolutely hate red and purple together. It just I think it looks like garbage, but at the same time the car is probably not going to be purple for too much longer. I don't know what color I'll spray it, but because of the bumper issue. I'm gonna have to repair that. I don't have enough of the same exact color, and I don't remember exactly how I mixed it to get this color, so it won't look right. So it's just gonna go a whole other color change, but the hood, the roof, and trunk are all going to be a semi-gloss or a satin black. So I'll only be doing the panels. But anyway, that'll wrap it up for this extremely long 3 days for me, long video. I think this is gonna be like 15, 16 minutes, which is a little long for me. It's probably pretty boring for you guys. But that's all, and I'll see you in the next one.